So,
Well, hello, my name is Okundaye.
my name is Daniel Henderson.
My name is Deaja.
So today we're going to be talking about skills to stay successful. Number one, I feel like you have to develop like a study habit. You have to at least devote like 1 hour of your time to studying, doing your work, just basically have like a plan. Without a plan, nothing can go well because a plan is the key to success.
I feel like if you don't have good study habits in terms of reading, you should get with like a group of people and read with them, retain information with them, you know what I'm saying? Like read, and sometimes you have to teach yourself, which is why you don't have to read sometimes. And if you can't read, then get with a group of people who can read and see what you can do, because I feel like if you study just a little bit every day, it's gonna add up. You know what I mean?
Self-discipline is
exactly. You're gonna remember little things, and that's important because on the test, that's what's gonna get you them little things. So yeah, just like I feel like study groups, a little by little each day, and like not a week before, like weeks before, so you can just know
retain
it.
Information.
So you can just know it, know all 3 chapters, 4 chapters, whichever y'all going through, and that's that. Yeah.
Self-discipline as well as key.
Exactly.
Okay, and so be successful in terms of going to school and college. Make sure you go to class. Make sure you have self-discipline. Get yourself up. Don't just miss class. And if you miss work, make sure you know your teacher hours, your professor hours, his office hours, her office hours. So if you need help, you can just go talk to them. Really have a good relationship with your professor, so you won't, fail the class.
Yeah.
Cool.
I can definitely relate on that. So basically, this is our little, skills to stay successful, and we stick by it, so you should too. Thanks.
What's up with you, Mr. Rogers? I was trying to get a little insight on how you go about success and how I wouldn't say success, but how you brought about your, I guess, come up. Because I remember before my first semester was over, you were asking me about my grades and you was telling me what I needed to do, and I wouldn't say I wasn't in the best mindset, but there was a lot of light you were bringing upon a young fellow, and I was wondering if you could shed some light on anybody else who needed that on study habits and how to better themselves in life and on that journey.
Okay. I feel that as far as study habits go, reading is fundamental with anything. So you have to kind of aspire to read and inspire to take time for yourself. A lot of people kind of get distracted. You want to do everything else. But I just say, just treat it like a job. Let's say you have class, let's say 12 and at 2. Why don't you just stay in the library until 5, like 9 to 5 or 9 to 6 or whatever. And then from the rest of the time, you probably study more than you really would if you would have came back to the building and went back to your room, which is something that helped me out while I was in my undergrad studies. As far as telling people how to better themselves, they first got to figure out what they want to do. If you got a major that you're not necessarily interested in, it's okay to be undecided and figure it out, because if it is your freshman year, you still have time. All right, and do soul searching and ask for advice. And I think that's one big thing a lot of students don't do. They don't ask for advice. Yeah.
So just don't be afraid to ask for help, know yourself, and better forming habits.
Yeah, better forming habits, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Just the culture.
So my name is Dr. Saganti. I'm in the physics department here. And my primary responsibility is as a coordinator of physics program to make sure that students at Prairie View will be able to take classes here, and we get all the requirements they need for either engineering or science majors and non-science majors here. So we serve all those 3 department categories here. And I'm a professor in physics, and I teach physics classes, and I'm the director for the Chancellor Research Initiative program here, and I'm also a Regents professor for Texas A&M system.
Okay, I just wanted to ask you a few questions. My first question would be, how would you help a college student who is motivated? Who is not motivated?
But college student not motivated, that is a bigger challenge. But the thing is, we teach physics classes here, that has probably more overarching in various fields. If they want to go to engineering, they can think about us. Even in the business school, there are a lot of physicists in the stock market and other things there. How the mathematics is implemented and so on. If you want to do research in the biology, we have biophysics and other parts there. So to motivate, I will say probably two important things. Number one is he or she not motivated to take classes? Then we can work with them and plan which class is better to take first year, which class is better to take second year, and what will be the better sequence for them. Irrespective of what their major is, we can help them. If they are not motivated because it is not challenging enough for them, that is my second point. What I will suggest is we have challenging problems in the research. For example, from my area, we work with the space program and launch different payloads into space. We can put some of these challenging problems for them to work on.
Okay. My second question would be, how would you improve their study habits?
Improving study habits, we have that problem even with our own physics majors here. Because sometimes the physics students think that they know it all, and that is not true. And nowadays, with all these other abilities that you have to go online and check for information, some may be correct, some may not be correct, is all confusing. It's not the way to learn. I believe and I promote mentorship by the faculty is very, very important. What we did here was in the past years, we had our faculty committed to such a number of students to mentor them in their study habits, in their homework assignments, and even the research projects that they're working with us. So that's how I would like to motivate and mentor them to graduate. It's a very difficult age when they come to college after high school. All of a sudden, a lot more freedom and a lot more opportunities for you to not only to develop education, but to waste your time.
Yeah.
So that's the areas that I think it is always useful if a mentor is available. And I believe for any student there should be a mentor, not only to be motivated in his and her career, but also to get the best in the education from a university. We are here to make that possible for all of you.
And I respect it.
Girl, you got the whole